Well, hello guys, this is Brandon, little NC farmer out here today, and I'll talk to you just a little bit about my tame blackberry vine. And what you see here behind me, this is new growth that came out this year, and I don't know the technical term if this would be considered as a biannual, or I'm not sure on that. Maybe some of you guys can help me out with that part. But these grow in two stages. This will produce this year. It won't have any berries on it, but this vine will be for production next year. So you don't want to cut this away. I know a lot of people say, well, I had some growth in it and it wasn't producing, so I cut it off. Well, you just cut off next year's growth and you've set the production back in that vine. But if you leave this, and I'm not sure, while I'm thinking about it, I'm not sure the variety of this blackberry. Um, a gentleman gave me this years ago when I was just a young boy. I was mowing yards and I happened to mow this guy's yard, and he gave me a little sprout, and I set it out at my mother and dad's. This was long about 1988 or 1989, I'm not sure, but somewhere along in there. And that vine, that plant is still down there today at my mom and dad's. And matter of fact, that's where this sprout came from, was off of that vine. So I've had it that long, guys. So anyway, uh, and this is May of 2021. So you figure up the year. But there's one thing you can do to these, and don't know how well you can see it from where you're at, but if you'll look at each one of these little leaves, there's new growth. But if you leave this just like it is, it will primarily just grow straight up, and that'll be all you'll have. So I want to show you something today, a little technique that I've learned that works for me, and did that last year. And guys, this vine, it's been let go for several years because, like I've told some of you before, we rented this property out and I didn't live here, so I didn't really have the opportunity to care for this vine like I should. So I've been nursing it back to health, and so far it is really starting to grow. And so I want to show you something. Another thing while I'm right here. All right, there's a little technique here that a lot of people will fail to do this, but I just take a little bit of rubbing alcohol on a clean cloth and clean the blade of your shears. What that does, if there's any kind of disease or fungus, or anything that could cause a problem, you don't want to transfer it to other plants. And this is just a technique that I've always did, and really it's not a bad idea once you're through pruning something to go on, clean your shears up and keep them clean. And you also want to keep a little oil to them, WD-40, or something like that, or something just to keep them from rusting. But always clean your pruning shears, guys. Now what I do to this one, what I'm going to do to this one, I'm going to bring it down and I'm going to just clip. Let's see. I'm going to come down to right here, just above, I don't know how well you can see that, but just above this last leaf right here. And I've been told, I've not had any success with it, but you can take these and actually propagate them. I've not, like I say, I've not had any success doing that, but I may stick it in the ground down here in this compost pile, see what happens. But what that's going to do, guys, by doing that, it'll promote the growth to go outward versus straight up. And that's what you want to do on a blackberry vine. Now, I think I've shared this in a video before, but I'm gonna put it here while I'm on this. Come fall of the year, when, let me get my camera turned around. But come fall of the year, guys, when this vine dies out, it will die out. You want to take along about September, October, whenever it's, you know, died out. You want to take this vine, cut it out, get it out of the trellis. And I really need to rework my trellis here. It's been here a long time and it's getting in bad shape. But you want to take and cut all of that out, the old, but you want to leave this. You do not want to touch this. This does not need to be pruned anymore, unless you've got some that are just kind of wanting to go rogue and you can't tie them up out of the way. But that's what I do to mine. I don't cut it off, I just tie it up. As you can see, I've got it tied up to this, and that's the way I deal with it. If you go to cutting on this before it's produced, you're cutting your production down. At least that's how I see it. Other people may do different. But when I go to cut the old vine out, you can look down here at the bottom and you'll see last year, you'll see where it's actually been cut off. That's about how I do it there. So another thing I wanted to show you, something new that I've seen this year that I've not seen in the past. This one actually has two sprouts on it. It's usually just had the one. So I'm gonna let that one grow. I'm not gonna prune it just yet. I want it to get a little taller, and once it does, I will trim it the same way. But this thing's got the berries on it this year more than it's had in a long time. So I'm excited about that. And I may show you in the days ahead, I don't know, I may wait and do this all in one video, but I'll show you, all right, today is May the 25th, 2021. And what I may do is come back about a week later and show you what it looks like once I've done this, what's starting to happen, so you can see. So you can see, guys, what it's looking like. I'm trying to zoom in up close, and this wind is blowing. It's not a bad morning out here, but see what the growth looks like now, and we'll see what it looks like a week later. So anyway, that's just a quick video, guys, kind of showing you what's going on. And I want to show you something else. My blueberries are just right here beside of it. So let's look here a second. Look at there, guys. We've got blueberries starting to turn. And I've got bright whale and early blue, and I can't remember. I've got it wrote down, but I can't ever remember which is which. But just look at this one. I mean, guys, they're in here everywhere. I mean, they're just simply loaded. And these are about 5 years old, and they're not doing their peak yet. I've been told that it takes them anywhere from 7 to 8 years before they really ramp up their production. So just wanted to show you that. And our weather has just gone from cold nights, I'm talking about nights down in the 40s, till yesterday, guys, I saw it 95 degrees here in central North Carolina. And of course, I know it's getting toward the end of May, but it was extremely screaming hot out here. And, you know, nothing I can do about it but deal with it. But anyway, just thought I'd show you that. Stick this in here. And I may wait a week before I post this, and I'm going to do that last little bit right there. I want to show you what it's looking like. And try to post that all at one time. So anyway, guys, thank y'all for watching, and thank you for your comments. Guys, I cannot say how much I appreciate each one of my subscribers and all of your kind comments. I go back, I've said it before, I'll say it again, I believe I probably have the best subscribers of anybody on YouTube. And I'm not saying that just to throw it out there, I mean that. So anyway, guys, y'all have a great day, and thank you from Little NC Farmer. Okay, guys, I'm gonna try to show you a little bit on this blackberry vine. If you'll look right here, since we've cut it back, now it's been over a week actually, but you see these little things here, how they have grown, and that's what'll continue to happen all the way down. There'll be more sprouts, and it's forcing the vine, instead of growing upward, it's growing outward. And that's pretty much what I did last year, and I've got a lot more blackberries this year, probably the most I've had on this one in a long time anyway. And we'll walk around over here. You can see this one, I went ahead and trimmed it back, and it's already grown too, so it might be a little shorter than the other, but it will be putting out vines, you know, for next year. So guys, if you have any questions regarding the blackberries, don't hesitate to stick those down in the comments. And if you've got some more information that might be helpful, there's a Japanese beetle, and I'll just go on and stomp him and take care of him. But if you have some information that might be helpful that you could share with us and other folks, you know, share that, and I'm sure it'll be a help. And we are slowly beginning to eat blueberries. Now, I don't see any here today, but this other one is going to start ripening up pretty shortly, and so we'll be getting some off of it. So we've been getting some off of this one, not a big amount, but I'm just putting them aside and storing them till I get these off of here. So, but it's, you know, these trees are still young, so it'll take a while before they really ramp up their production. Probably in another 2 or 3 years, they'll start really throwing them out there. So guys, I'm going to get off of here today, and appreciate all of your comments. Appreciate you checking us out, and just want to say things are looking great here so far as the garden, and so I'm real thrilled about that. So anyway, guys, y'all have a great day, and thank you from Little NC Farmer.